This is the thing about learning to fold. What we do sometimes is fold in whipped cream into chocolate custard to make chocolate mousse, or in this case, egg whites into cake batter to lighten the batter. So I've made a chocolate cake batter here. Put the egg whites on top of the batter, take a spatula, and fold it in by going from the middle to the outside and just turn it. And then we turn the bowl, and what you're trying to do is keep the air in the egg whites. And we're going to do this to just slowly incorporate the egg whites and then lighten up the batter. This particular chocolate cake recipe has been in our family for over 100 years. It's delicious. It's called chocolate mahogany cake. And this is the secret, lightening this batter. You see, I'm not breaking up the egg whites. And we want to keep going till we get most of the egg whites incorporated, but not deflated. Take a little piece of parchment paper, spray the bottom of the pan, put the parchment paper down, and then spray the top again. And this little piece will keep your cake from sticking to the pan. We are just gonna pour this into the pan, and that's the thing about folding. This is the thing about chocolate frosting, really all frosting. You can make them at home and make them in your mixer, and it's relatively easy. It's basically sugar and whatever wet ingredient you use and a little bit of fat to keep it in a solid form. So for this chocolate frosting, I started with confectioner's sugar. I added cocoa powder, then a little bit of brewed coffee because I think coffee gives chocolate an extra little yummy taste. And then I put in some flavoring, in this case, black walnut because it goes with my very dark chocolate cake, and a little bit of salt, and then I thinned it with a little bit of cream. And the secret here is to balance how much liquid you put in as you're mixing it to make sure you get it to the right consistency. Now that we've made our frosting, let's frost the cake. So what I have here is a ridiculously delicious chocolate cake. Instead of putting chocolate frosting in the center, I'm going to cut the chocolate a little bit by putting some whipped cream and some fresh raspberries in the center. And then I'm going to top it with our second layer of cake and smush it down just a tad. Gotta get those raspberries where they need to be. So I'm gonna start with the sides, go around, and then I'm gonna do the top last. So you see that we frosted our chocolate cake with all that delicious dark chocolate. We have our whipping cream and raspberry center, and because a cake isn't a cake without some sort of sprinkles, we're gonna just add a little gold dust to the top. Hi, I'm George. I am so glad you found me. You're going to find so much inspiration here, and I'm going to show you how to make the food you want to make your way.